Hi, so I'm glad we're at the midpoint. Just wanted to real quickly check in and say that I'm enjoying my field placement very much. I'm at a hospital, a university hospital that's in a local suburb where I live. It's been really neat. In contrast to my first field placement, it got an incredibly uh, amazing diversity of populations. Basically, I get to see every type of person from every background, every culture, every ability level. It's been really neat. Basically, everybody gets sick, so whether it be a psychological or physical illness, they tend to come through our doors, and we get to see people going through of any range of symptoms, from schizophrenia to drug abuse to just an ordinary diabetes case to major heart transplant or something. So just basically all different kinds of situations. And like I said, it's been neat to meet so many different people who come from so many different unique backgrounds. I've met people from every different language, and had a patient from India, one patient from India today, one from Africa. So it was just it's really neat. That's one of the things I love about this placement is just the diversity, not only of the conditions but also of the clientele, which is really, really cool. The other thing I like is that it's teaching me boundaries. Basically, at the end of the day, I kind of have to just be happy with what I've achieved and be gracious with myself and move on to the next day, because oftentimes when I come in the next day, the patient will be gone or on another floor. So it's really teaching me a lot about being able to accept what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to do, and then just move on and be okay with it. So I like that. On the flip side of that, though, the challenge is that I often feel like maybe I'm shortchanging the patient because I can't put as much time into developing the resources and safety net that I would love to provide for the patients. Just being able to reach out to to more various agencies, community supports, services, um, to be able to work with the family more. I just feel like I can only do so much in such a short period of time, and it's often a race against the clock. You have a tremendous caseload every single day, and you have to make sure you give each patient a little bit of your time. So you cannot go delve quite as deeply as you might like, and that is a struggle for me. But I'm learning, and it's definitely a new way of looking at things, and um, being a little bit more compassionate towards myself about what I can do and what I can't do. Um, so that's what I find challenging. And I guess what I'm learning about myself is to spend some quality time asking myself questions like, why are you feeling this way about this patient? Or um, what is it that is creating the response that you're having? I had the pleasure of working with a psych social worker on a recent case with a alcoholic who she's a very sweet mom, and she had really gotten out of control with her alcoholism. She first came to us with a DUI and then came after that with a full-blown accident, and is now possibly facing jail time. And this was really a Susie Homemaker, just leave it to Beaver kind of mom. And it was really troubling to me that I couldn't get through to her. Her children were really devastated. Her husband was beside himself, and it was really getting to me. And the psych social worker said, I want you to ask yourself why you're not okay with this situation and what is making you feel so frustrated. And to me, it was completely obvious. I'm feeling frustrated because she doesn't want to get help. Isn't that normal? And in a way, it's not, because she was mentioning to me, why would I feel so invested that it would hurt me so deeply that she wouldn't want to reach out for help? And, I had to ask myself that question, should there be a difference between the way you feel about your family and friends when they're not willing to get help, and the way you feel about the myriad of clients you have on a daily basis, and allowing them to have the dignity of making their own choices and carving out their own life. And so that's something that I'm learning. And basically, field for me is always just a great opportunity to put myself right into the work. For me, that's the best way to learn. I really enjoy hands-on learning, and so field placement for me is a tremendous amount of fun. And I hope you guys are all having fun at your placements, and I wish you the best of luck. We've gotten pretty far, and I'm happy to be getting to know you guys better.